Hi guys, it's Ali. Today's the 29th of April 2018. Tomorrow I start my Optifast meal replacement diet prior to my gastric sleeve surgery, which is on the 23rd of May 2018. 3 weeks and 2 days away. I'm really excited about starting this phase of the diet or of the process, because it just makes things real, like really real. I mean, I've been booked in, I've made the decision, I've bought all the paraphernalia that I need for this Optifast diet, and I'm really ready. Had a shocker today. The pain I experienced this morning from the osteoarthritis in my thoracic spine, lumbar spine, my hips and my knees. It was terrible. I haven't had pain and headache like it for a long time. I'm on Mobic, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, to try and help with that pain. But I was a bit late taking it this morning, so it was a dreadful start to the day. Ended up taking some Panadol Osteo as well to help. But the scary thing is that my surgeon, Dr. Ken Wong, from Gosford in New South Wales, Sydney, Australia, has said that I need to stop taking the Mobic as of tomorrow, which is probably for me the scariest part at this stage of the whole thing. But on one of the support pages I'm on Facebook, a lot of people with much worse conditions than I have, varying stages of arthritis and things, have said that they too came off the medication and they got through it, and post-surgery with weight loss, their symptoms and pain have improved. So onwards and upwards from that. Now, when I had my appointment with Dr. Wong, the initial appointment where we decided I'd have the surgery and chose the date, I was given a booklet from the wonderful dietitian that works with Dr. Wong. Her name's Megan Cusack. She's also in Gosford. And it's a great book outlining expectations for surgery and what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat in all stages of your recovery, and obviously the pre-diet. Now, the reason that we're asked to do, Dr. Wong asks his patients to do a pre-diet, is obviously having the surgery to lose weight, because you may not have been successful, or you haven't been successful in doing it any other way, is because the location of the liver, the stomach, the kidneys and all of those things in your tummy is where obviously he'll be operating to remove your stomach. So the liver actually swells and gets smaller based on what you're eating, and obviously when you're obese or morbidly obese, your liver can be fatty. It can also be quite swollen because it stores carbohydrates and things for energy. So the purpose of losing some weight and going on this particularly strict, very low calorie diet is to try and reduce some of that belly fat, put you into ketosis, and just get your liver to a manageable size, because they do need to move that out of the way. As I said, I have actually watched the surgery online on YouTube, and all of this makes so much sense to me because I've seen what they have to do. So I'm hoping that'll really help me get through not taking my Mobic and the food, or actually the liquid and things I need to have. So the suggested Optifast meal plan I've been given is for breakfast. Sorry, I am just reading out of the booklet. For breakfast, I need to have an Optifast shake taken with water, not milk. Then mid-morning, a free calorie liquid, whether that be tea or coffee. Obviously, being a free liquid, as in no calories, you need to not have a latte or a cappuccino or anything like that with milk in it. You could have a diet cordial, a diet Coke, or some such thing. But obviously, going for better health, I'm going to try and sit on peppermint tea or weak black coffee, or some other herbal tea. Peppermint tea really helps with indigestion and your digestive process. So that's probably going to be a good thing, given how bad my IBS has been over the last couple of weeks. For lunch, I actually get to have vegetables or salad made from an allowed list. The list is quite comprehensive. Obviously, you can't have starches like potatoes and pumpkin and sweet potato, or I think peas and corn and all those things we know pack a bit of a punch with what they contain. So you can actually use stock and things. So if you want to boil up a bit of chicken stock and whack in some of the veggies, you can do that, or you can just make yourself a nice garden salad. You can't have any commercially packed or tinned soups or anything. Then the recommendation I've had for afternoon tea is to actually buy one of the Optifast bars. They have a cappuccino, a cereal, and a chocolate bar, and they say you can actually cut that into pieces and just snack on that over the course of the afternoon, or alternatively you could cut it in half and have that with your mid-morning snack of tea or coffee, or your low-calorie drink, and do the same for afternoon tea, half and half, which is probably a good idea because it gets you into that eating little, and obviously at this stage doing it a bit more often. Actually get to have dinner. So the dinner listed here is stir-fried vegetables with 1 teaspoon of oil or curry paste and condiments of your choice from allowed list. Or you can have a salad, or you can have a vegetable soup, but you need to add 100 grams of cooked lean protein. So that can be meat, chicken, or fish. I did ask the dietitian the other day, actually, if the 100 grams of fish can actually be tinned tuna or salmon in spring water or brine. And she said, yeah, that's great. So that just gives you... our life really does lead itself to sort of being fairly quick, and I've certainly not cooked a lot over the years or more recently. So to be able to just make a salmon or tuna salad, or to make a soup, you could put a bit of chicken in the allowed vegetables and the chicken broth. So that's where my plan is there. I'll do some videos of the things I managed to come up with as we go through. And then for supper, an Optifast bar, shake or dessert. So I find the Optifast bars quite heavy. So I'm hoping for supper, or certainly just after dinner, I've actually ordered some of their lemon and chocolate dessert. So that would be really nice to sit down to one of those. So some things listed here that you need to remember. It's important to have at least 2 litres of calorie-free liquids, there's a list provided, over the day, in addition to the 3 Optifast meal replacements. And it says here you must have 3 Optifast products per day, even if you don't feel hungry, and you need to stick to the plan strictly. So that's basically what's ahead for the next 3 weeks. I am really looking forward to it. I've got actually a couple of social events sort of coming up during that time, but I figure you can have a chicken salad anywhere and you can just pick out what you don't want. It really means a lot to me to be very careful with this stage. I can't wait to lose weight. I just genuinely can't wait to feel empty in the tummy. I don't know anyone that's been on a diet before. It's fairly strict, and you just know you get that empty feeling. You almost feel lighter just by not having the stuff going through your system, even if you haven't actually lost fat. Sounds a bit weird, but I love that feeling. I've obviously not enough to do it before now. So seriously, I'm 115 kilos. So I've actually lost a kilo since deciding to have the surgery. And I haven't really been trying. I've just tried to be a bit sensible, and I've cut out huge amounts of alcohol that I was drinking. And yeah, it's been just a bit of an effort, but I sort of let myself have a few things that I enjoy over the last couple of days without overdoing it. But it's good to know that a kilo's come off since I saw Dr. Wong in February. So yeah, hasn't been a huge weight loss. But I was thinking 3 weeks on the plan that I just described. Dr. Wong wants me to lose 5 kilos and get down to 112 kilos pre-surgery. When I saw him on his scales, I weighed in at 117. That was fully dressed and after a meal and whatnot. So it's going to be very doable. But imagine if I could lose, I don't know, 10 kilos over 3 weeks. It's not, I don't know, I suppose it's not ideally healthy on safe weight loss and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, if I was to lose 10 kilos, my blood pressure would already be better. And certainly not eating foods that push your body to process, put load on your body, will make a difference to all of that as well. So fingers crossed, I'll keep you updated. I'll show you what I'm eating at some stage tomorrow. I've actually got to go out to my daughter's house 3 hours out of Sydney tomorrow. She's had some health issues and she had a procedure on Friday. So I need to drive her back home and look after her for the next few days, 3 hours away from my home in Sydney. But that's okay. I've got all my stuff packed and I'll be able to do a bit of a grocery shop up there and just feed myself what I need to eat. So I'm glad I'm not in the mindset anymore that things have to be perfect and calm and controlled for me to be able to do healthy eating or look after myself. So this is going to be, it's actually amazing that this has happened. It's like, well, you know, life isn't smooth and perfect. I can't just be at home in my own environment moving forward to lose weight or eat healthy or correctly because life doesn't happen like that. So to be starting this pre-operative diet tomorrow and to be doing it under, well, it's not stress, not this time. It's just different. So I have to adjust to the new environment that I'll be in for a few days. Doesn't sound much, but it is. Historically speaking, it's been one of my biggest battles. So thanks for listening. It's been a long one. I do look like I've had a rough day, but, you know, this is open and honest, and this is right now how I look, sitting up in bed, hiding from the family doing this video. So thanks for listening. Subscribe to the page. Hopefully you'll want to see more, and I'll obviously get better at recording the videos as we go along. So yeah, have a good Sunday night, and hopefully I'll talk to you again before the end of the week. Bye.